What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and to consume the content. While we understanding that you have busy lives, we want to thank you and bless. Well, family, this is crazy. So Sami just came out and he made a video about how Adin Ross got psyopsed, and he showed us a clip where Adin Ross was telling us that he lost $40 million. So what he did was he put hella bread into Ethereum at the top. Now, you know, at the time, I guess Ethereum was probably going for like 3,800. This was probably back in 2021. And basically it dropped. I think it dropped all the way back down to like 1,200 roughly. So in that time frame, because I think supposedly they said he put like 50 million in, and then it went down to 40 million. And then somebody psyopsed him, or basically persuaded him to take his money over to Solana. And then when he put his money in Solana, they pretty much used him as exit liquidity. Adin, I don't know you, brother. I don't know you. But, oh my God. Listen. 40 mil? My boy. 40 mil. And you gotta imagine, the sick part about it is what I've learned playing this game, right? And you probably never see this video, but for anybody listening, what I've learned playing this game is that you can't directly trust anybody unless you personally know them, and unless they're the ones doing the analytical data and they're able to show you proof inside the chart and actually on the spreadsheet showing you all the money coming in and money going out. And then you got to do your own research, and you got to be willing to lose the bread. But the crazy part is Adin, I think I have the way for you to make your money back. Now, I know, remember, you can't listen to me either. Don't listen to me either. But I want to tell you, I got the way to make your money back. And I'm going to tell you on video. I'm going to tell you on video how you can do it. And then what I want you to do is, I want you to go and do your own research. Now, look, if you don't believe me, you can hit me up in my Instagram, right? Hit me up on Instagram, and I will literally do 3-way calls with you, with people who I've literally made hella bread for. I turned like 5 bands into 30 bands for my boy. I've flipped so many people's money, but it's all because I'm the one doing the research, and they will vouch for me, right? But this is what I'm going to do for you, because I feel so bad for you that you let these Solana Jeters and these peg heads play with you and your emotions and your money. And I'm sorry that your friend laughed at you on camera. 37 million, that is not funny, bro. Like, I would be overly heated, and I probably would have cut him off, because I would have felt like he was disrespecting me. Now, let me tell you how you're gonna get your money back. I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get your money back. And you gotta, this is a risk that you're gonna have to be willing to take in order to actually get it back. And then you can do your own research, and you can pretty much, you know, play the game from there. All right, so look, the first thing that I want you to do is, I want you to get a MetaMask wallet, which you should already have, right? Get your MetaMask wallet. After you get your MetaMask wallet, you're gonna go over to Postchain, right? And this is the reason why I'm saying this, right? So you're gonna go over to Postchain, and you're gonna buy these very specific cryptocurrencies, right? You're gonna take like 10 mil, if you got it. I don't know if you got it anymore. You could put $1 million, but I would say, like, and make sure your dollar cost averaging in. So you should be going in roughly 10 to 20K at a time, so that you're not acquiring slippage, all right? So I would say probably do like 5 to 10K at a time, and then make sure you're catching those good price points. So, you know, the prices fluctuate up and down. So you want to look at the chart, right? And then you want to look at the time frame. So on a post chain, your best play right now is going to be like a 49 to a 35. That's what you're looking for to get in. So a 49 to 35, right? I'm not sure if we're going to go to like the twos, the 4 zeros, and the 2. Might not ever see that again, but it just depends. It just depends on the president, right? But this is what you're going to do. You're going to take like 1 to 2 million, maybe upwards of 5 million if you really want to place a safe bet, right? I would say take 5 million and put it into Pulse Chain, because Pulse Chain is a leverage on Ethereum and it's a layer 1, right? So it's a leverage on Ethereum. So let's say Ethereum goes like $7,000. We're going to get that leverage based off of it being a fork of Ethereum. And then you're going to get the play on the market once everybody starts running in. So you're going to get that retail value, and then you might get a treasury pump. So you're getting a three-way play. You're getting a leverage off Ethereum, then you're getting retail FOMO, and then you might get a treasury pump, okay? So you're going to take 5 million, DCA 10,000 to 20,000 at a time, and you're going to put that inside a Pulse Chain, because the layer 1, everybody wants a layer 1. Every layer 1 blows, okay? So that is the real Ethereum. It's a better Ethereum. Bitcoin was a layer 1. Ethereum was a layer 1. Solana's a layer 1. BNB's a layer 1. And Pulse Chain's a layer 1. We got Arbitrum. We got all these different ones, but the main one I want you to focus on right now is Pulse Chain, okay? So you're going to take $5 million and put it into DCA, $10,000 to $20,000 at a time. I would say don't go 20, just do 10, right? 10 at a time, all the way until you acquire upwards of $5 million inside of Pulse Chain. Now, what you got is you got PulseX. PulseX has a buy and burn, right? So whenever people transact inside the network, there's a certain set of tokens that automatically get burned out of existence. So Pulse Chain is actually going to outperform, PulseX is going to outperform Pulse Chain, but you want to take another 5 million and you want to DCA into PulseX, because you're getting that buy and burn effect. So when billions of dollars actually start spinning inside of the chain, the coins in circulation are going to start getting taken out of play, which means that your bag is automatically just going to rise, okay? So you're going to take 5 million and put it in Pulse Chain. You're going to take 5 million and put it in PulseX, all right? Now, the next things that I want you to look at is, I want you to look at, now, Hex, right? Hex is a special cryptocurrency. Hex is a special cryptocurrency. It is a certificate of deposit. If you look at any bank, right? Any banks have certificates of deposit. This is a crypto certificate of deposit. So that means that you time lock your money, and after you time lock it for a certain amount of time, you get percentage back, right? So you get residuals on your Hex, right? So what you're going to do is, I'm not going to say put $5 million in the Hex, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to set a ladder, right? Set a $5 million ladder, you can take $1 million and put it in for like 3 months. Then you take another $1 million and you put it in for 6 months. You take another $1 million and you put it in for 8 months. You take another $1 million and you put it in for 10 months. And you take another $1 million and you put it in for 12 months. And then every 3 months, you're going to get a residual payout on your $1 million. So now you're creating that ladder wheel. So boom, boom, you got 5 million that's invested into the layer 1 cryptocurrency. You got 5 million that's the actual DEX. So PulseX is a fork of Uniswap, okay? But Uniswap doesn't have a buy and burn. All those fees go to the validators, the people that are validating the chain. These fees are getting burned, right? These fees are getting burned, okay? So look, you got 5 million over here in the layer 1, 5 million inside of the DEX, PulseX. You got 5 million stake ladder inside of Hex, okay? So now you're looking at a $15 million bag, right? Now, let's go and talk a couple, safer but degen coins. We go and talk about degen coins. WBTC has a potential on PulseX or Pulse Chain that it's going to replicate. It's gonna pretty much mirror Bitcoin inside of all the other networks. You got to do your own research on this. It's called WBTC. Wrap BTC on Pulse Chain. Do your own research. You can't really DCA $5 million like you can, but you're going to have to do it in way smaller increments. So I would say you got to do it in like measures of like 1,000 to 5,000. You know what I'm saying? So measures of 1,000 to 5,000, because each WBTC right now is worth $800. You do your own research and everybody will tell you that I'm not lying, right? Do your own research. WBTC would be a great one to get into. Time dividend. Time dividend, oh man, that shit's fire. Time dividend is fire. So if you really want to go hard and you want to just win the game up front and beat everybody in the game, and I'm telling you, I would never tell anybody this because, you know, I just feel bad because you lost $37 million and I want to help you make it back. But time dividend. Time dividend is fire, right? So when you buy time dividend, what you do is you take your time dividend and put it in Internet Money Wallet, and it acts as an aggregator that pays you for all the on-chain transactions that happen inside of Internet Money Wallet, and it pays you post-chain. So basically, if you just go and put like $80,000 right now, you can get 18 million 18 million time dividend. Don't be greedy, man. Like, don't try and steal the whole chain. Don't do that. Just get like $80,000 worth of it. Get 18 million. You know what I'm saying? Leave some for the rest of the community. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even be telling you this, but leave some for the rest of the community, and then it's gonna literally just pay you out post chain, and you can send that to your post chain wallet. So instantly you start. Now look. I'm about to give you the key. I'm about to give you the keys to the game right now. Okay. I'm about to put you on. I'm about to help make you rich. Back again. You already rich, but I'm about to put you back into your $37 million, right? Okay. Now, this is the last thing that you're going to do. You're going to take that, because I want you to get this easy. You're going to take that, take your Pulse chain, take your time dividend, put that in Internet Money Wallet, and all the Pulse chain that you acquire, right? You're going to go to Vouch, VOUCH.app. And then you're going to stake it, right? And it's going to give you VPLS. You're just going to stake it in there. And then basically your PLS or Pulse chain, your layer 1 token that is a fork of Ethereum, is literally going to allow transactions inside the network. So you're going to use all your cryptocurrency. You're just going to hold your VPLS, right? And then as people are making, you're going to put all of it into there, right? You're going to put all of it in there, all of it. And then what's going to happen is when people are transacting on the network, it's going to, like, you know about blocks, bro. You know about blocks. Like, basically, whenever people transact, a block has to be mined, but these are staking mines. It's not like a hardware mine. They're staking mines, and then pretty much it pays you a percentage of the fees. So that means that your Pulse is going to be used inside of all these different pools, and then they're going to pay you a percentage on your money. And then all you got to do is sit and wait until we do 100x. From the place that you buy, you calculate, just go on ChatGPT and say, hey, from where I bought, what's 100x from where I'm at now? Just use ChatGPT, bro. And then all you got to do is wait till you do 100x. And if you put in 5 million here, Pulse chain, PLSX, PulseX, Hex, staking ladders, and then you go for WBTC, most likely you're gonna probably get like 10 mil on your Pulse chain, another 10 or 5 mil. So you're getting a 5 mil, which means that gives you 10 mil. You get another 5 mil, which gets you 10 mil. And then you put 5 mil in the Hex. You got your staking ladder, so you're going to be getting paid that. So that's like another 10 mil. So that's 30 mil right there, bro. And then all you're going to do, the WBTC, most likely it'll hit, you know what I'm saying, if it actually goes to where BTC actually is, if they actually mirror it and end up turning it into like 121,000 a coin, boom, next thing you know, you're sitting at, what did I just tell you? And then your time dividend is paying you Pulse chain every single day, so you don't got to worry about that. You're running your bag up, and then as long as you're staking it, now you're sitting back at roughly $40 million. And I just did that in a couple seconds. If you want to know what's going on in the chain, bro, just hit me up, bro. Hit me up. I'm the one, bro. I'm the one. I'm telling you, I done ran up a bag for all my friends, bro. Bruh, I don't cap, bro. I don't. And sitting in paid off whip, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular civilian in the military, you know, chop it up with your boy, you feel me? And I'll show you those actual people that have made money with me. And because I'm not a coach or something, but you know what I'm saying, I make sure I take care of the people that I actually with, you feel me? But Yeah, because we all want to be successful and we all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody be blessed, be safe. Hey, everybody go ahead and tag Adin Ross in this video right here. Let him know that this dude just broke down how he's going to make his 40 million back easily in 15 minutes, all right? Make sure you tag him. Don't leave him out, man. It's messed up that he lost 40 million. And anybody else can use this same pattern in order to get their bag right. And they can set themselves free in this potential upcoming bull market, all right? Everybody be blessed. Be safe. Tag Adin Ross. Tag him right now. Tag him. Let him know. Let him know he can get his money back. All he got to do is just follow this pattern or this play, and he can get it back, all right? Let him know that he's got somebody out here who's really about that. Everybody be blessed. Be safe on this amazing Monday. Hard dedication, motivation. We back at it. You know what I'm saying? Bless. Peace. My bad. Hey, I'm eating ice. But Adin, I forgot to put... Bro, nobody uses USDT. I forgot to tell you that. So your boy, he's tripping. Don't ever listen to that guy. USDT has a blacklist function where if you put your money in the USDT and they come to the conclusion that they either don't like you or they don't trust you or you're doing malicious activity inside of the network, they can pretty much put a block list on your account and you can never sell your USDT. So nobody ever uses that coin, ever. Whenever you bridge into your exchange, right? You wire your money into your exchange and then you buy DAI stablecoin. DAI stablecoin is DAI. All right, that's like one of the most liquid coins. And there's no block list function. You can use USDC, but don't use USDC. Just use DAI stablecoin, all right? And then bridge into Pulse Chain and then literally do what I just told you. And then if you do that, like in the next, I would say, I'm trying to get you there. In the next, I say 30 to 45 days, 50 days tops, you'll probably be able to make your 40 million back, all right? Do this immediately, all right? And remember, nobody uses USDT. Nobody. Don't ever. I'm trying to tell you now, all right? DAI stablecoin, okay? Bless. Peace.